Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day. So if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Let's get started. Hope everyone's doing well, and I guess welcome to day one of uploading 2 daily videos. This will be the first of those 2 videos. And as you can see, we are seated at the drum set, and I'm really excited to kind of get into this new, I guess, series you could call it here on the channel. We're going to be talking about kind of practicality in drumming and how to just do things a bit more practically without leaning too heavily on theory knowledge or formal training or things like that. I know there's a lot of great YouTube content out there already when it comes to learning the drums, but a lot of it leans pretty heavily on music theory and notation, and really kind of pushes proper sticking and things like that. Whereas in my opinion, there's a lot you can get out of playing the drums just by taking the simple concepts and applying them to the kit with your mind in a very creative way. So that's what we're gonna kind of be focusing on here in these videos. Hopefully you guys are down for that, and I'm sure my speaking will get better in these videos as we continue. This is kind of a new format for me. So today I wanted to explore one of my favorite concepts, which is the paradiddle. It's very, very simple. It's right, left, right, left, left, just like that. It's one of the most simple rudiments, and it's one of the first things that any drummer really learns. And even if you don't have any, training through a school or anything like that, you've probably heard of the paradiddle. Even most musicians who are non-drummers have heard of the paradiddle. And one of my favorite things to do with the basic paradiddle is to take it and move it around the drum set, which creates all kinds of unique melodies and voicings that we can use to spice up our playing. So the goal of this video, I would say, would be for you to work on the patterns that I'm going to show you and then come up with your own. The whole point of this is to unlock your creativity and allow you to kind of branch out from the confines of being stuck in this just very traditional and somewhat pretentious instrument, which is kind of weird to say. I think I said that in the last video, but it's true. There are quite a few pretenses that exist in this world of an instrument. I want to break some of those down and show you guys that you don't need to be able to play your paradiddle at 250 beats per minute to learn these. So in fact, that's going to be our first topic, the paradiddle and the speed of which you need to be able to play it. I think that is plenty fast to get some really cool results from this exercise and just this kind of exploration that we're going to do. Some people play them really, really fast. That's okay. I can't go that fast. That's about where I tap out in terms of where I can control it and keep it comfortable. Does that make me a bad drummer? I don't think so. Maybe it does. I don't know. But I think that right there is a wonderful tempo to play the paradiddle at, especially when learning how to move it around the kit. So depending on how you tune your toms or how your kit is laid out, you're going to get different sounds than what I'm going to create here, and that's okay. Everything is different, everyone is different, and of course if we were all the same, especially in our drumming, it would be quite boring. So what we're going to do is we're going to move our right hand to one of the toms. Easy as that. And of course, right there, I moved it to the hi-hat. There are infinite possibilities when dealing with the paradiddle. One of my favorite things to do is sync up the right hand with the right foot. Depending on where you accent, that's a pretty basic groove with some nice ghost notes in there. So the paradiddle really can turn into whatever you want it to be, which is really cool. We're going to work on melodic voicing on the toms with this one, and it's a pretty cool pattern. At the end, it's going to sound like this. I like it a lot because it uses the kind of ask a question, answer a question phrasing that I find really, really interesting when I play drums. So, in the course of natural human conversation, our voices go from up top to down low usually, and that's kind of how drum fills work too. So we can kind of hear that the high tom kind of poses this this like dun 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 dun. It kind of leaves us hanging there, and then the lower part is like dun 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 dun, and kind of answers that. It basically poses a question and then resolves it down here. Very, very neat. So the more you practice that, the more fun it's going to get, because the better you're going to get at it. And you can move that around to different instruments too. And you can kind of make your own questions and answers depending on how you accent and which pieces of the kit you hit. You have unlimited options. You'll notice that if you keep it just on the rack tom up here, it's going to sound kind of like the Immigrant Song, or for any of my younger viewers, it's going to sound like the song from Thor Ragnarok. Not going to sing it, don't worry. But there are so many melodic possibilities with Paradiddles that I feel it's really, really skipped over quite quickly when learning drums, you know, because everybody wants to get to like power triplets and, you know, I don't know, what are the kids into these days? Fivelets and stuff like that? I don't know, is that still cool? I don't know. Everyone wants to get to the really flashy stuff, but in my opinion, this little Paradiddle thing down the toms sounds great as a fill because you look really calm and collected if you've practiced it enough and you're not flailing all over the place. It's just a very, very mature sounding fill. Just like that. And you can see I switched it up a bit. I think that one was something like that. But you have all these pieces of the kit, and even if you're just on like a snare, hi-hat, and kick drum, you can really change it up. You know, there's just so many cool things you can do with it, and this in itself could be, you know, a multi-month exercise and exploration of the drum kit, because you could do things like, well, give yourself, I don't know, a left-hand floor tom. Or, I don't know, you could switch up your hands. And you could just have a really good time exploring all of these different sonic possibilities from 8 simple notes sequenced in right, left, right, right, left, left. It's really that easy. So, that might do it for this one. I'm really interested to see what kind of patterns you guys can come up with. If you're working on sequencing a drum part, you can try and visualize what hands the drummer would be playing your parts with if there was an actual drummer playing them, and you can probably come up with some pretty cool stuff practicing the Paradiddle, even on sequence drums. It's a really, really easy concept to grasp, and in my opinion, there's no way to master it because it is so open-ended, like much of this awesome instrument. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like on it. If not, you can leave a dislike. That's okay too. Doesn't hurt my feelings, just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell. Don't forget there's another video coming out today at 5 p.m. We got 2 coming out every weekday now. So be on the lookout for that. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.